Welcome back, one and all, to Trails of Cold Steel 3. I am the Dark Seraph. Last time, we had arrived in the port city of Ordis for our field exercise. Riviera Court is really famous department store in Ordis. It's a department store comprised of a noble-run business that was established about 200 years ago. They say there isn't a single product that you can't find at one of their stores. Well, if that in mind, it doesn't seem all that popular. Yeah, I'm guessing there's a reason for that.
Here I go!
My turn!
Yes!
Well, let's let Muse play tour guide this time. Oh, you poor thing. Brown hair from Muse. I mean, out of curiosity, we'll see what that looks like. Not as good as what Reen's wearing, but that's gonna be better on him. And Kurt. Ah, shit. There's all my money. Oh, there's all my money. There went all my money. My money, my money, my money, my money. There went all my money. Yes, there went all my money. Ingredient. Aromatic tonic. Sure. I actually kind of like the brown hair on her. That looks nice. Did I miss something in here? No. I've already seen that event then. I'm guessing the event was the poor maid being forced to work as a saleswoman. Wow, this is a really nice store. I guess they don't call it a town of nobles for nothing. Actually, this is the Keist Mall. It opened half a year ago. If anything, it's more tailored for commoners. Yeah, commoners have no interest in luxury goods lately. Keist Mall is pretty popular from what I've heard. You can purchase anything with a 5% discount at Keist Mall. Oh. Okay. I can buy discounted goods here, and the exchange rate is better at the Rhineford store. Good to know. Well, definitely tailored to commoners because they're gonna want to sell some money. Compact juicer, Una. Sure. And these are just some different armor I could have got, but Not as good as what I got at the store. As... Pretty sure those are just the weapons I just got through buying. Those are just vending machines. Okay, I don't have money. So I'm going to leave. The Ordis Noble District. Well, St. Ark was pretty and all, but this is the embodiment of magnificence. There is a reason this place is so popular with the nobility. Damn, look at all these mansions. Compensating much? Well, you know what they say about a man with a big house. Look at that. That one's more of a castle than a mansion. That's Cayenne's estate. The former home of the Duke pulling the strings during the Civil War, and that of the largest noble house in the Empire. That's right. I imagine Duke Cayenne is a sensitive subject for the people here. Everyone sees him a little differently, but they tell you his imprisonment of the imperial family was nothing short of a disaster, and he deserved his arrest. How could he have done something so foolish? Things like that. What you got, birds? Why you chirping? What you got for me, bird? What you got for me? By the way, it sounds like Duke Cayenne's mansion is going to be the site of the Imperial Provincial Council, meaning that this would be a good district for us to patrol. Agreed, and with the cathedral so close, I imagine this area will draw a sizable crowd.
I shall be heading out now, Rennie.
Wait a second, that voice.
Don't worry, I am a graduate of a military academy.
Yep, that's
With
her.
that shop opening here, I can't simply rest on my laurels.
Patrick's friend.
I need to be proactive.
I can't think of her name right now.
Oh, a customer? Huh? Reen?
Ferris. She was a friend of Elisa. Welcome to Ordis, everyone, from Thor's Branch Campus. I am Ferris Flored, eldest daughter of the Count. It's a pleasure to meet you all. You're beautiful. Let me guess, she's yet another one of your old schoolmates, eh, Teach? Don't say it like that. She was in the same class as Patrick. They were always competing with all of us in Class 7. My, that certainly takes me back. I was also in the lacrosse club with Elisa. She was my rival at first, but before I knew it, we had become best of friends. It's embarrassing. She's kind of cute. You two would probably get along. You both joined sports clubs after all. By the way, have you ever been to keep in touch with Elisa? Yes, quite often actually. She's helping me with an issue I'm dealing with right now. How should I put this? My lady is the manager of the Riviera Court, a huge shopping mall here in Ordis. Didn't we see it earlier? I see. If I remember correctly, Riviera Court is co-owned by multiple noble families. Yes, and the Floreal family is one of the primary investors. However, since the Kleist Mall opened half a year ago, our sales have nosedived. I was put in this position to help the Riviera Court. Isn't that run by Hugo's family? Looks like things are pretty complicated. I haven't seen him since graduation, but I'm cognizant of his abilities. And this Hugo person is another one of his schoolmates. My father should be one doing this, but he has his hands full with politics. My brother is focusing on managing our territory. I I see. I guess nobles don't necessarily have an easy life. If anything, they are feeling the weakening of the noble power structure. Precisely. Not to mention we're up against Kleist Maw. That just adds to the complexity of our situation. What am I doing? I shouldn't be talking to my customers like this. In fact, I did buy from your store. No, I think was that her store I bought from? This just looks like a house. Yeah, I bought from her store. This is just somebody's house. Presumably her house. Please tell me that's more of Tomato Tonio. Reen and Kobe in the Kobe in the Mysterious Museum Part 2. Kobe tried opening the door, but it didn't budge. Huh, strange. Annoyed, he started pushing and pulling the door with all his might. Finally, the heavy door swung open with a loud groan. A cold gust of wind howled at the pair, and they saw a dark stairwell leading underground. There's something super rare down here. Come on! The girl took Kobe's hand once more and started leading him down the stairwell. But Kobe stopped her. Wait! Aren't we gonna get lost down here? We don't even know where it leads. It could be dangerous. Although Kobe had a lot of fun exploring the museum with her, he was hesitant about exploring underground. The girl looked at him puzzled. Are you scared? I thought you were brave and strong. Her face fell and her head hung. This was all that was needed for Kobe's pride to take the better of him. Huh? No way. I just thought you might be scared. The girl's face brightened. Oh, really? Well, that's awful nice of you. She smiled and led him down the stairwell once again. The two continued walking down the dark stairwell, with the girl leading Kobe. We're almost there, she said. Her grip on Kobe's hand was starting to get stronger with every step. Kobe lost track of how long they'd be descending down the stairwell, and suddenly the girl stopped. We're here. Kobe stared around. They appeared to be in a room that looked exactly like the painting with the caskets he'd seen earlier, where he first met the girl. There were several caskets lined up, with only one of its lid ajar. A cold air filled space with tension, but Kobe had completely forgotten about his hesitancy. He was extremely moved to see the same painting in real life. It's just like the stuff in the painting, he exclaimed joyfully, his words reverberating around the room. The girl smiled maliciously. You know, she said quietly, they call this place the Catacombs. A place where no one can hear you and no one will rescue you. Kobe whirled around at the girl's disturbing words. Suddenly, the girl's sweet, saccharine face had begun distorting and turned into a black shadow with red glowing eyes. Her soft hand turned into a shadow and began crushing Kobe's hand. Kobe screamed, desperately tried to flee himself from the shadow's grip, but she was too strong, and he started shaking in terror at the situation. The shadow laughed with malice, traces of the girl's voice still present. There's no need to scream. Everyone's already awake thanks to you. Suddenly, the caskets began rattling, and more black shadows began to emerge from them. Kobe froze, paralyzed with pure horror, his mind blank as he stared around him. Suddenly, he remembered what his mother had told him. There are many people inside the museum, so don't let go of my hand, okay? Kids and their families who become lost inside the museum will be devoured by demons. Her words were coming back to haunt him. She was telling the truth. He hung his head, feeling remorseful, and the black shadows started to advance on him. If only I listened. I'm sorry, Mom. Kobe accepted his fate as the shadows opened their mouths and converged on him, excuse me. Well, that's fucked up. I can't say I didn't see it coming. Listen to your children, oh my god. Parents, listen to your parents, children. Whoa! Looking at it from here, this is a really huge port city. There are tons of large ships, freighters, and it looks like there's some private yachts too. They say that more freight passes through here than just about anywhere else. One can see why it's the place called the root of Lamare's abundance. So phony locks, don't you have a ship? My locks aren't phony! My grandfather owns one commercial ship and one freighter. That's about it. Many nobles have had let go of their ships recently. I've heard many owners are from the capital. I see. I guess that's the sign of the times. We have requests, and there should be a sailor bar around here. Might be a good idea to go there to gather information. A little bit of chug there, but it's not the end of the world. Another photo op. Yep.
So, Green.
Hey, BB. I got a picture for you.
Now, let's see. Oh, wow, nice. I'll send you your reward.
There's the tavern, and there is my side quest. Let's do that real quick. Doesn't look like there's anything here. What would you do with a drunken sailor? What would you do with a drunken sailor? Just a place to get a unique dish. You got a chirping sound to you, birds. What you chirping for?
Man, those things sure like to squawk.
I guess seagulls are everywhere here.
Mine, 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 mine. What do we need? Just look for weird shit. Got it. That's the gist of it. But thorough inspections would take too much time. So I'd like you to help us out a bit with them instead. What should we do? Dogs. There are two main tasks. First task is to look through everything to make sure nothing is suspicious. The second is to collect the fees. Well, that depends on the volume of the ship. There are 5 sizes: small, semi-medium, medium, semi-large, and large. It's a lot of sizes. Funny you mentioned that. It wasn't always like this. The regulations have changed. Also, the volume of ships should be written on the registration papers. So please ask the ship's owners for the papers. It just... Okay. First, contact the ship's owner, inspect the cargo. and confirm registration. Receive payment. Okay. Yada yada yada. I know it's a precaution because of the council, but these inspections are bothersome, so we appreciate your cooperation. This dock has really changed. Even commoners can own yachts now. Oh god, if you've got the money for it, so what? Anyway, here's the docking fee for a semi-medium ship. So I just have to investigate them. I don't actually have to go delving into ships. Thank God. Oh, you're just here to admire my boat? No, we're here to collect your docking fee and make sure everything lines up. I named it Radiance. Well, he's proud that he was able to buy himself a nice boat. Just need the docking fee. Yeah, I need to pay for a semi-medium, right? Well, it doesn't look like you're cheating. Hey, law's the law. I kind of like that he wasn't all salty or pissy about it. He was just, hey, pay my docking fee. There you go. Puny boat. A small orbital boat. Let's contact the owner. That should conclude our task. Good work. Here's the docking fee. Can I get the sticker? Well, I'm used to this. Just so you know, I own a large ship too, but don't let this little one throw you off. Duly noted. So, I'm going to take a wild guess and say your larger ship is that freighter over there, and you're using this to run back and forth. That's actually a pretty smart thing to do. And here's a large one. Huh? What do you students need with my ship? Well, we're here for inspection. I see. Looks like another ship just docked, so we'll have to inspect it as well. No, they finished the inspection. Children ogling my ship. I'll need to disinfect it later. What a piece of shit. Una, don't let it bother you. If they get to you, you lose. Here's the docking fee. Semi-large. This is semi-large? Looks pretty big to me. According to the registration papers, it's semi-large. According to the standards, it's barely within the limits of semi-large. Will you hurry? Well, barely within the limits is within the limits.
I can reel in a big haul here.
I didn't expect to run into you here. Oh, you're Annabelle. You mentioned you were trying to fish all over the Empire. Well, about that, I have a new goal. The Imperial Fishing Club will soon be holding an exhibition match with the Guild. As a professional angler, I need to make sure I have a good showing there. I need to polish my skills as much as possible before then. She does seem to be acting a bit more professional. Well, she likes to fish. Ain't nothing wrong with that.
There! Here's one!
Yoink!
I'm gonna catch you! What a lovely fish! There! Here's one! I'm gonna catch you! I did it!
I'll probably do more of that later. Let's go turn in the quest. I don't want to sit there for too long. Oh. How can I help you two? That cruiser is an RF model. You can tell from here, and it's really like boats. Since it's 1 generation old, it could barely fall into large range. Yeah, because of that, the newest model is a little more compact. Doesn't it kind of suck such a little difference in the volume changes your tax? Well, lines need to be drawn somewhere. Instructor, this is, yeah, something may be wrong with the papers, and it seems like something fishy's going on here. Instead of confronting them, let's just report it to Eston. Yeah, I kind of figured he was cheating me. Well, actually, I see. He must have falsified his information. That lines up. But why would he do that? Yeah, he seemed really off. Really well off. Perhaps as well as exactly why he's so stingy. Well, it's kind of stupid to pay a larger fee. Or might have be his way of protesting against the government. Well, it is true that nobles have been getting less income through taxation. Good! That doesn't justify falsifying papers. Anyway, I'll handle it from here on. I'm glad you could help out. Thank you. Smoke grenades, battle scopes, and money! Money, 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 money! What's up, Squirt? Na-na-na-na. I don't know what the hell I did with na-na-na-na for. I just did. For some reason, I had the chicken poker going through my head. This is North Street of Port City. It's basically a hill that leads to the port. In addition to the taverns, there's an ornament shop and a glass workshop that is popular with the Duke's households. Despite being a big city of nobles, it's actually quite approachable. Oh, with all the stalls, it's pretty lively. The sea breeze is laced with a pleasant aroma. They must be cooking seafood somewhere. Oh my god, I love seafood. I'm glad nothing's changed. Is your home around here? Isn't this the commoner area? Well, my grandfather retired and moved here. Would it be alright for me to go in and say hi? Of course, I don't mind. Is it alright if we meet them too? By all means. There's a side quest in the Orbital Factory. Oh yeah, there was a side quest there I need to do. Why, you're the young lady who's related to Sir Egret. Tee-hee. It's nice to see you too. Has anything changed? Well, look at the times we live in. You can't say they're peaceful. Marquis Ballard is a government puppet. The RMP barges into everyone's business, and the Imperial Navy has to get their way. I guess it goes to show you that with great power comes many great headaches. This year, the Imperial Provincial Council and the Summer Festival fall on the same day. So, everyone's in a festive mood. So if you plan on sticking around, be careful. What's up with the old guy? There's something about him. I've heard that my grandfather did him a favor, so he owes him. Ground sausage. No thanks. We'll come back here in a bit. I want to go to the Duke's residence. Or, excuse me, the Count's residence. He's a Count, not a Duke. Is this your home? This is the Count Egret residence where I used to live. I've already told him about our visit, so please come on in. You walking us straight into some kind of spider web? You'll find out soon enough. At long last. Welcome home, Lady Muse. I'm so pleased to see the first... Oh my god, I'm so pleased to see you first thing upon arrival. Hello. My apologies for the sudden visit. We are Class 7 at Thoris Branch Campus. Lady Muse has told me much about you. And I just finished putting on tea for you all. Huh? How could she know we were coming? But of course she knew. I wrote to her about our impending arrival. I told her right down to the very hour. How? That's not humanly possible! Welcome home, Muse. We've missed you so. Grandfather, grandmother, I'm so delighted to see you. Count and Countess Egret. Or Lady Suzanne. I guess she's not a countess, she married a count. You haven't changed at all. And I see you've brought guests. You must excuse me for not coming down. I am Theodore Egret, Muse's grandfather. Welcome, members of Class 7 and Ashen Chevalier. The taste is amazing. The tea leaves must be of very high quality. And the scones are freshly baked, too. It's from Ori's first flush of season. It pairs well with Setsuna's confections. Instructor, I've heard your style of swordsmanship hails from the east. Would you have preferred green tea from Longlai? It suits me perfectly fine, I assure you. You must be familiar with the variety of customs outside Arabonia. Were you the one who gave Muse her kimono? Well, a man in retirement has more time on his hands than he'll never know what to do with. And this being a port city, I have access to goods near and far. I've heard about you stopping by the naval fortress. Call it a guess between the timing of your visit and the circumstances as they are. Oh, grandfather, you trickster. You did the same damn thing. You got a good nose for sniffing things out, old man. Ash, that's rude. Count Egret used to serve as the previous Duke Cayenne's advisor. I'm still listening for plenty of hearsay. And speaking of, you do me a great honor by visiting my home, Ashen Chevalier. My granddaughter being the delight that she is, we may end up getting to know each other very well in the future. Oh, you do go on. Well, everything about her makes sense now. Just what did you write in that letter? Now, Muse, don't cause trouble for your school. You must forgive us. I'm just so excited to see her again. All jokes aside, you've come to the city at a peculiar time. The Imperial Province Council Oh my... Jesus! The Imperial Provincial Council begins tomorrow. Hush, bird. Hush. I know you're talkative today. That's a good thing that you're talkative, but shush, I'm talking right now. Don't talk over me. That's rude. To have so many ruling lords present will no doubt bring its share of trouble. Perhaps, but will you not be in attendance? Allie, any ideas? I only have information on Ordis around the time of the war. Anything we say on the matter would be pure speculation. Too true. I've heard the branch campus's principal is General Le Guin. What do you think of her? Well, she lives up to everything people say about her. Nothing I heard in Raquel could have prepared me for that nut job. I've never met someone so extraordinary with the ego to match. Well, that's saying quite a lot, though I can't deny it. Your honesty is refreshing. I've known her since she was a child due to her acquaintance with the previous count. I never thought she would gain such a name for herself. The egrets quite adore Le Guin, and I'm certain she's equally loved throughout Ordis. It'd be no exaggeration to call her a hero. In fact, it was her who protected the port during the Imperial advancement in the Civil War. I've heard the stories. We only see her terrifying principal. We only see her as our terrifying principal, I fear. I need to get a bottle of water because my throat's getting fucking dry. Pardon us, we've completely overstayed our welcome. But I enjoyed hearing the stories you've told us. The tea and scones were very good. Well, we loved having someone here. Indeed, you put a smile on this old man's face. Muse, you've made some wonderful friends. I certainly have. Well then, grandfather, grandmother, said Suna, I shall return once we're on break. Take care during your activities. I shall prepare an excellent tea and scones for your return. What a nice family. Your Gramps is quite a character. Well, even though he's retired now, I could tell he must have been rather accomplished. That's very kind of you. Lots of yawning today. He took care of me ever since I lost my parents. However, since I left home for school when I was just 9, I wish I could have done more for him. I see. I remember you telling me about your parents, but why did they even let you go to a military academy, let alone let you quit the girls' school? And it wasn't even the main campus, but a branch campus full of weirdos and troublemakers. I had my reasons for leaving the girls' school. I figured that since the times were the way they are now, I should enroll at Thor's. Also, in regards to the main campus, they were really interested in their students of noble... Oh my god! Also, in regards to the main campus, they really intensified their evaluations of noble students. So grandfather was okay with me going to the branch campus, especially since General Aurelia is the principal.
I wasn't able to help you at all. Neither was I. I wish there was something I could have done.
Your concern is more than enough. I couldn't keep going to St. Estrella either way.
Then I entered the branch campus and met everyone in military finance and Class 7. Most importantly, I met Instructor Reem. Destiny aside, I'm glad you feel that way about meeting us. Let's resume our special ops. And now, she can use her S-Craft. Brilliant shot. That's one I haven't showed off. We have seen Belial, I don't know how it's fucking pronounced, Edge. I think he pronounced it Belial Edge. I don't really know how it's pronounced, but I'm gonna end this one here. Thank you all for watching. Join me next time on Trails of Cold Steel 3 as we continue our special operations in the port city of Ordis. But until then, I'm the Dark Seraph, signing off. Goodbye, everybody. Have a wonderful night.